barely a blank spot. Had my little drink, a little handful of nuts. Poor Remy here thinks there's a murderer outside. Buddy, it's okay. Bubba, Remy. The whole house is quiet except for Remy. Did my crossword. And it is a beautiful sunny day. Look at that. Would you just look at those cute little clouds just out having a picnic by themselves. Happy October. Hello and welcome to my home. Welcome to Southeast Arizona, where the green chilies are hot and summer is hot and winter is paradise in most places. Arizona is a fabulous state where we have a little bit of everything. We have cold winters up north. We have warm and temperate down south. So I'm in the south and I've got myself a cold Diet Dr. Pepper. So it's not quite fall here, but there's a little nip in the air and it feels amazing. But I'm so glad you're here and happy October. Grab yourself a snack, a warm drink, and come and join me and let's talk about crochet. I'm really sad, a little bit sad to see summer go. Summer it was the last little bit I had with my son before he left on his mission. Fall was going to be the benchmark of when he'll be gone and I will have to, just have one kid at home. We're down to one child left and it's fun and wonderful all and hard all at one time. Speaking of fall, fall food, fall snacks are the best. Fall and winter. And I was at Trader Joe's. It's 2 hours from me. We don't have one here. Look at what I found. I don't have the packaging, but have you tried these? I'm not one to jump on any bandwagon. In fact, I don't like bandwagons. I'm the anti-bandwagon, but I get the hype of Trader Joe's. These are so good. They're wicked good. For us in America, I don't like American chocolate. I think it's nasty. These are spectacular. Where are they made? I don't know. It doesn't say. I put these in my cute little dish that my kids aren't allowed to touch. So I don't know where they were made, but if they're American made, that's freakishly amazing. I prefer chocolates from other places, from Europe and England, because they're just better. These are a great alternative. I mean, very worth mentioning here, for sure. And this pumpkin spice granola bark, perfect little snack. I'm in heaven. Fall snacks. I don't drink pumpkin spice things. I do like a good pumpkin bread or a good muffin, pumpkin pie. That's about where I draw the line. I don't like to overkill the pumpkin, but those snacks are good. Let's talk crochet. So, because this summer was a little bit nutso, trying to get my son all of his paperwork to get a visa to go to Brazil, it was hard. It was a lot of work. So I didn't have a whole lot of time, crafty time, but I did manage to finish my little lamb. Oh my gosh. So again, Erinna Lee with Amigurumi Treasures. I love her books. I love everything she does. You can't see very well, but right here, the genius of Erinna is she had us put little dimples. Can you see her she has dimples. She had you take and stitch here and here on the inside and pull it so that it made, I just didn't pull hard enough or something. I thought I did. I mean, I did those multiple times. They're very faint. This This, here, I'll take her little. This took an eternity, but I would do it all over again because, can you see her eyes? He could be a he if I put a little cloth bandana on it, it would be a he. I don't know. I just wanted to make a flower crown. I didn't do the leaves. I just wanted the flowers. There's some rosebuds, some of those. I just wanted something simple and easy, and it's kind of hard to get this to stay on her cute little head, but I took some photos. If you follow me on Instagram, Abby Welker Crochet on Instagram, I try to post pictures of pretty much anything I make on Instagram. That's really the only place I do social media. I don't care about social media a whole lot. I love connecting though with crochet. I have already made so many fun crochet friends, and so I should probably branch out, but in the meantime, Instagram, that's where you can find me. Come and visit me and chat. So that was her. And then I also finished a beautiful baby blanket for Ruby. Baby Ruby is not here yet, but I was able to finish that blanket for her. I'm going to put a picture. I couldn't even take a good picture of it. I was in such a hurry. I finished it, and I wasn't happy with the border. I was getting a little bit fancy with the border, and it was rolling onto itself. So an hour before the baby shower, I am sitting in my chair, like sweating, crocheting the outer edge of the border. And I'll put a picture up here, but I love the way it turned out. It's the Farmhouse Granny Square, and I put a link in my previous episode. If I can find it, it should be easy to find. I'll put another link here, but I love the pattern. I love this, the granny square. I love how it turns into kind of a diamond shaped pattern in the blanket, and the border is seriously just me adding rows and rows, and then I changed my mind, and then I would add something else, and then that didn't feel right. It didn't drape right, so I added some more rows and rows. So I'm very happy that is done, and my friend's daughter loves it, and she's gonna do her newborn pictures with that blanket, so I hope they'll share that with me. It was fun to make. It's freakishly soft, but I really don't like that yarn. I don't like it. I have a lot of it, and I want to make more stuff with it because it's so soft. It's very linty as well. I was covered. I had black pants on, and I was covered in lint. But what do you do? It's what we do for the soft things. I did talk about the fact that it's not cold here yet, right? The heat has broken, though. It is so beautiful outside. The heat has broken, and I just don't think I'll ever not have a cold beverage in my hand, but the heat has broken. So because I knew it was time for my Christmas crafting project, I was minding my business on the Instagram one day, looking at all the beautiful crochet, and this beautiful crochet account. I can't even, I don't know how you pronounce any of this. One of the most beautiful crochet Instagram accounts I have ever seen. So naturally I gravitate to it, and I found these little guys. Wait, I fell in love. For my Christmas, Christmas craft is the elf dolls. Plus, she also has a freebie of her crocheted mushroom. I just love everything about her. The way she packages, you can buy them made, or you can buy a kit, or you can buy the pattern and make them yourself. So I have oodles of yarn. I have all of these colors. I bought the pattern. I am in love. So I'll show you how far I got because there's more to this story. And I'm using my beautiful, can you see the sparkle? One of my new holiday project bags. I had a project bag making session this summer. I'll show you those when I'm done with this, but this was part of it. And I made myself a little pouch to go with because it keeps all of my stitch markers and my needles and little amigurumi parts. So I've got arms in here and my hook. So here's my little girl elf, her hands. Look how cute, they've got thumbs. And my little guy. So I'm doing 2 at a time at the same time. So I worked all 4 pairs of shoes. I worked all 2 of the legs. I don't want to like mess myself up. So this is how far I have gotten. I had a hard time understanding what to do with the shoes. So I kind of just improvised. I wish that there were like a video with the shoemaking process, but you know what? Anything goes. You just do what you can. I love the construction. I love the instructions. The instructions are very, very good. Very easy to understand. Very, very good. So here's my little girl so far, and here's my little guy. And she will have this color of top. Of course, this is his. So that is how far I have made it. Because there is a good reason why I have not gotten further. They should be done. However, whilst working on them, this beautiful girl posted, I'll show you, posted these girls. And I wanted to make that one. So I stopped everything I was doing on the elves because it was the end of September. I stopped everything. Hold the phone. Her name is Marcy. It's the Marcy doll. Marcy doll. Marcy. So you can do either or version. You can do both. I chose the witch, and I gave her purple hair. My Marcy got purple hair, but oh, I'm dropping stuff. I ran out of black. There's my cute little stitch marker, my little Halloween moon. I ran out of black. This is how much I had left. I only had one skein. I'm using paint box, whoopsie, DK cotton. Oh, she is so cute. So by the time, I swear it was a brand new ball of yarn. I swear it was. But I could have used it. I didn't use it on the lamb. I don't know what I would have used it on. But by the time I did the socks and her cute little undies, there's her body. And then the hat, this is all I have left. What a travesty. I do have more coming. I actually thought it was going to be in my mailbox yesterday. It was not, but that's okay. We can be patient. It's not Halloween yet. I love her so much. I'm going to take her hat off. I love her so much. I loved making her little hair. I love her little feet. Look how cute. They're just like the sweetest little ballerina feet. I don't think I did my joins correctly. There's, crochet is very forgiving, but the instructions look way nicer than what I did. But I followed exactly what she said to do. I love her dress. I kind of did my own border, so I kind of have to work it a little bit. I did a little picot border with my ruffle. That's just what I wanted. I want a little picot. But that's the beauty of crochet, right? If you're familiar with it, you can kind of customize it. And she's got cute little buttons in the back. I love her. I love this Marcy. Love you, Marcy. I can't wait to finish her hat and have her join my Halloween crew. So the elves got paused, but Marcy got made. I love her. I never saw myself as a doll maker. I never thought that I would get into this, but turns out I have become addicted. So if you crochet, just blankets, if you crochet blankets and you want to learn how to do these, I highly recommend this particular artist as well as Erinna Lee. And just learning a few basics, you can just take off. You know, once you know the basics, it's not hard. Step by step, a little at a time. I forgot to do her a little nose right here and her cheeks, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'll put a picture up. Ooh, I'm stuck, of when she's all done. So we have two little critters, two little friends that are all finished, and this is her pattern. And I'm using one of my new project bags from this year. This is my fall pumpkin bag. So everything fits so nicely in here. I put the pattern in. I keep Marcy and all my yarn in here, and works out great. 1 second. I just dropped all this all over the place. Something that I found for all of my little elves and animal project is I went to Hobby Lobby, I think. I don't really go there very often anymore. I don't need anything there. But I found the cutest, no, maybe these were Walmart. I don't know. I don't remember. Buttons to have. That's Hobby Lobby right there. I never know when I'm going to need these. And they had the perfect little wooden buttons, and they have these. So I will have these on hand now for whenever I need a cute color or just a wooden button. And these are for the elves. These are for their little hats have a jingle bell on it. So I'm all set. I just got to keep working. I got to find the time to keep working. But can I show you how much I love this crochet artist? I wish I could say her name. I don't know. How do you say that? How do you say dudefsworld? Dudef? Anyway, she sent me this because I found a couple of spots on the Marcy doll pattern. I just emailed her and she's so sweet. I said, I'm confused. Help me understand what's going on with the pattern. And it was just needed a little correction. And so she was so kind as to send me this precious Polly the Chickie pattern. So I want to hurry up and finish my elves so I can have some Christmas chickies. And I think I have all these colors. I do have more black coming. Her photos are so cute. And I'm thrilled. I'm giddy. I'm excited. This one's not in color, but of course I fell in love with the bee. Her name is Luna. Luna the bee. So I purchased this from her. And I also purchased these little mice. Obviously, go to her Instagram. They're all in color, all photographed. But these are the patterns I fell in love with. And I have to make. Have to. I mean, there's a lot I want to make, but all of a sudden everything is taking a back seat. And then let's see, Ponty and Odie, the bunnies. I don't know if that's focusing. I should have printed them in color. I was trying to save ink because this is a lot of pages. There's a lot of pages. And I actually forgot to do front and back on these. So these are all one-sided, but I will keep them forever. Her bunnies, just everything she has available is just perfection. So I am a fan. I am a huge, huge fan. So I have all of these plus the witches plus the elves. I am set. Not to mention the fact that remember how I wanted to make my Luna Lapin bunny? So I got all the stuff for Luna. I got a cute felt for the coat, and I'm gonna make my Luna this color. Let me go grab the book real fast. Pause. My cute Luna. My Luna book. And I'm dyeing. All the patterns are in here. I'm dyeing over all of it. I really, really, really want to make her this outfit. But more than that, this coat. Is that the cutest traveling coat? Let me see if there's a better picture. It's like a coat scarf combo. Isn't she precious? So, where am I going to find all this time? I'm going to make Luna. My Luna is going to be this color with just a beautiful contrasting for her ears. I have so many scraps that are a possibility. And then I'm going to make her this color. It's just a creamy color. So that needs to happen. And then this is how far I got with one of these. That's how far I got. I do have all the pieces cut out. So when I want to have a sewing day, when I'm not crocheting cute little animals, I will work on them. But it's like I have attention deficit crafting disorder, ADCD. Because I keep finding beautiful things that I want to make and I have to do it. It's like an itch, right? And then you just scratch that itch and then you move on. But in the meantime, in the middle of making one scratched itch go away, I find another one. It's just never ending. But let me show you my project bags real fast. Over the summer, I knew that I wanted some fall winter project bags, and I don't sell these. I should sell them. I know, I just don't. I give them as gifts, or I just keep them in my stash. But my stash is huge. I should sell them, but I don't know. I don't know that anybody would want to buy these. But here's my fall pumpkins. I didn't do anything fancy. I just did a cute pink blush liner with the square bottom. And I made a couple of pouches to go inside the bags because I have a love-hate relationship with the pockets. I feel like the bigger bags, when you put pockets in them, the pockets need to be way up here. Because if they're down here, my project gets stuck in the pockets. So my alternative was to include just a little notions pouch so that I can keep from snagging on pockets and stuff. And I really like it so far. I really like having this. So there's a pumpkin set, and then I made a couple of those sets. And then I made, there's a nutcracker pouch. This is the Rifle Paper Company nutcracker fabric. Oops. And I haven't had time to put my zipper pulls, like none of them have my cute zipper pulls yet, but I'll put them on. I'll have them. I found this sweet gray stripe liner for these. And here is the Nutcracker pouch. I have a couple of these. I love this. I love this project bag. I love putting my Christmas projects in a Christmas pouch. You know, and just knowing that that's a Christmas project on the go. I put the pouch in here. I love the square bottoms because they stand up wherever I'm sitting. I can just set them down and they stand up. And I can roll the top down and just have easy access to everything I'm making. So it's not new or novel. There's a lot of people that make these and everybody likes something specific for their bags. It's just how I like to use mine, which is probably why I don't sell them, is because I'm sure that someone would decide that it's missing a pouch or a pocket or it's missing something, so I don't know. I just made a square rectangular one in this gorgeous winter print, but I think it's because there's 4 of those. I made 2 of these and I did not make a pouch for them, but I wanted to make a bunch of just this size to give away because they make great gifts. These are also useful for travel and packing and, you know, putting, you know, your socks or gloves, mittens, you know, things that you just want to keep together. So I wanted to have some of these on hand just for gifts. But look how beautiful this is. This beautiful green winter scene. I get all of my fabric. I got all of this fabric, I should say. Most of my fabric lately has been Hawthorne Supply Company from upstate New York. And I just messed up my nail again. And so that's where they're from, Hawthorne. Squirrel. I got my nails done, and we were playing Frisbee last night and it got chipped. So my beautiful French manicure got chipped. And I thought, oh, let's just put some fun glitter on it, but it has slid down. I can't win. And I did my nails in Mesa, so I don't have the same nail person that did them. I don't want to go in to fix one nail. So I'll live with it. And anyway, squirrel. This is my other fabric choice. I love these little critters. They just make me so happy. This is what I should have put the elves in because it's a critter bag, but I put them in this set because I love the sparkle snow. I cannot get over. Can you even see it? Yeah. Can't get over the sparkle, but critter bags. This one I made a little bit different. I think I ran out of fabric. So I used this liner on the bottom and inside. So pretty. And of course, last but not least, are these. This is a Liberty print. And I just really thought it was pretty sweet. I love little villages. So do I have pouches? I only made a couple of zipper pouches for these, and I'm using one of them. Oops. Oh, here's the other one. Cute little pouchy. Oh, the inside is my favorite. This is a set. So I love Hawthorne Supply Company because if they have collection pieces, colors, patterns, they'll put them together so you can see them all together. And I saw these 2 together and I knew I wanted that to be a bag. So I really like the way they make it really easy for me to find what I'm looking for. Speaking of crochet animals, I think I have a problem because I got this on Amazon. I don't need more, but look, these I think are going to work up quickly. These would make a great baby gift. This, not so much. This is a lot of work. I would die if a baby drooled on this, but this, I think these would be quick and easy. Now that I've made a few. But she has, so this little friend is what I really had my eye on, because I guess I'm into Christmas making right now, but she has so many little sweet friends in this book. Okay, but seriously, look. Look at her. So this, I cook, chook, I can't pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. Her Instagram is also very lovely, beautiful. I think that's how I found her. She had posted something, a book in French. It's a Christmas amigurumi book, but it is not printed in English, and I don't speak French, unfortunately. So I got this book instead, but I love everything in this book. I love that bunny. Oh, there's a cute little matching little girl bunny too. And let's see, the bunny, there's the cow, you saw the cow. This little winter friend, this is Rory, the travel. Just love all the colors she uses. And there's fish, there's an elephant, he is so cute. This is the reindeer I want to make. But I bought this book because, I could be wrong, these little friends look a little more time friendly. I think I can make these quickly. They don't seem as large or intense as the other ones I've been making, and simplified. They seem simplified, so I want to try it. I want to try her little animals and just make a few for baby showers. I actually have a couple of baby showers coming up, so I would love to have one of those to go along with my gift. I have some books to show you, but real quick, I needed a mindless weekend project, which Amigurumi, I feel like is not super mindless because you do have to keep track and count, and you can't just zone out. I wanted to zone out so that I could watch. We had our October general conference for my church, and so I always have a conference project that I do, and it needs to be mindless because I really want to listen and pay attention, but I also need to keep my hands busy. So I started a join as you go blanket because I need another blanket in my life. I have never done this method of join as you go, so it's worked up really quickly. This was just a weekend so far. I'm going 10 wide. I want it to be a lap blanket. And I am using a Biff Sugar yarn. Isn't that gorgeous? It's making the sweetest square. Biff Sugar, and then this is the We Crochet Brava Sport. So just very, very simple, but a pop of happy, a pop of color. I'm gonna have about 10,000 ends to sew in. If I'm smart, which sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not, I will sew in every third. So I have 3 strips. I will sew in the ends. Can you see them all? I will make myself, before I do any more, start another strip, sew those in. Maybe that's what I'll do. Every strip I do, I will weave in the ends so that I am not left with a monster. I don't mind weaving in ends though, because it's pretty mindless and I can cozy up with a good movie or good podcasts. Vlogmases are coming. I have a list of fun Vlogmas YouTube channels that I follow, and I'll share with you my favorites. So I just like, I kind of want something to do while I watch those. And this is going to be warm and cozy and cute in my house. So yeah, I'm glad I started that. And it's just something where I can add a square here or there. My goal is to do maybe 5 a day, just 5 squares a day for a while. Just add them on as I have a minute. So I just keep this in my sparkly glitter bag. It's a big bag, but I plan on filling it with a big blanket. Oh, here's my white yarn that I'm using. The Biff Sugar, I don't know where I put the tag. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it down here. But Biff Sugar is one of my favorite yarn dyers, and they don't always have available the specific colors that I buy. Like sometimes I'll shop a sale or something because she's clearancing those colors, and so they're not always available, but you could always check their website. I love everything Biff Sugar does. Speaking of Christmas coming, we went to a cute Barnes & Noble bookstore. Although I do like to listen to books, I do force myself to read a hard copy every now and then. I don't even know what this book is about. 2 People, 10 Chances, One Unforgettable Love Story. One Day in December. It just looked cute. I haven't even gone on Goodreads to see if I haven't checked any reviews. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I read the back cover. First of all, this London double-decker bus. It's set in London. The book is about Lori, who sees someone on the side of the street, and they lock eyes, and she knows she needs to get to know him. She knows that he's the one. So she exhausts herself trying to find him again. And she's just positive that she'll bump into him again because he's the one. Well, a year goes by and she doesn't find him. And they reunite at a Christmas party when her best friend introduces her new boyfriend to Lori, and it's him, the man from the bus, of course. So what follows for Lori and her best friend and the guy is 10 years of friendship, heartbreak, missed opportunities, roads not taken, and destinies reconsidered. It's a joyous, heartwarming, and immensely moving love story to escape into, and a reminder that fate takes inexplicable turns along the route to happiness. So, Reese Witherspoon's book club. So I thought, Reese, sometimes she nails it. And I also got this precious. I collect children's books. I have most all of my children's favorite books still on my bookshelf. I've cleaned out what we don't need or use, but every now and then I find one that I just have to add to the library. So Scott Gustafson illustrated this Mother Goose book, and to be fair, my children don't know a whole lot of Mother Goose rhymes. I didn't have a Mother Goose book for them. We did other types of nursery rhymes, but never this one. So I'm excited to have this in my library because I feel like it's classic, but the artwork sold it for me. I had to have this book for the artwork. Oops, I've got a glare. That's just a sampling. Look at this. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. I mean, every single page. Every single page. The lion and the unicorn. My kids never got to hear that story. Old Mother Hubbard. I mean, look at this dog. Look at the detail. I'm a nerd, I know. Look at the detail on that dog. Is he not the sweetest dog? And just everything. Oh, look at that. What is this one? Bat. I'm sorry for the glare. I'm trying to get it not glare. Fantastic artwork. I just want to look at this book all day. So, oh, this is so cute. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How fun to curl up with your sweet little ones, with that book and all the imagination poured into the artwork. I feel like that's what childhood is all about, right? Anything magic. And imagery makes the world glow in a child's mind, in my mind, and I'm an adult, so. Last but not least, Christmas planning. I am in the process of collecting advent calendars for my family. I got started on that at Thanksgiving. I try to gift them their advent calendar for December. And last year it was more of just pre-purchased, like the Bon Man Man jam. I gave that to my daughter and son-in-law. One of them was a Yankee candle. Like every day there was a new a candle, Yankee candle about this big. So it was just enough to burn for an evening. And every scent, every fragrance flavor was so beautiful. And my daughter-in-law loves dinosaurs. I got her dinosaur advent calendar. But this year, I want to make a couple of them more personal. So I have 2 married children. So I bought a kit from Pink Apple Parties on Etsy. And they have 24 bags in each kit, about 2 kits. 24 bags, and then I get to make them how I want. They give you all the stickers and fun bags. So there's stripes, polka dots. Let's see. What's this one? Polka dots. And I can fill them with, personal things. Chocolates, or just a little treasure that I think they would love, or just, oops, sorry, bumped the microphone. Just even a note from me to them. Like today's number 15 is a Christmas memory from when they were little. Maybe a photograph of that child when they were little with a Christmas memory of them. And so I feel like I have time right now. I feel like I've planned ahead enough where I feel like I could do that. So, Pink Apple Parties Christmas Advent Kit. I'm excited about that. And then I can find them some really good stuff to put in their bags. Oh my gosh, I think that's all for now. For not having time to craft, I've made some stuff. For not having any extra time, I have managed well. So, oh my gosh, I forgot. I finished my dandelion and dogwood Christmas Advent project from last year. I gotta go get that. I gotta show you. Last year, my husband gifted me 2 yarn Advent calendars. One was elderflower stitches, love her. The other is always dandelion and dogwood. And I chose the sparkle sock yarn. I can't remember what they call it, but it has the stellina, what do they call that? The strip of sparkle in it. So her theme last year, Dandelion and Dogwood's theme, was sending Christmas roses. And I have all the yarn pictures up on my Instagram, but I wanted a blanket. That's what I do. I make Advent blankets. My Advent blanket from 2 years ago was Christmas at the Cabin from Dandelion and Dogwood. And I love that blanket. I have it out. It's so perfect. And I do the fingering weight yarn, so it makes for just a drapey, beautiful blanket. So this year I started my blanket, but I didn't make it wide enough. So here's the start of it. And all the roses colors. And it ends with these soft colors. So I had a decision to make, and I just decided to let it be a wrap. I don't have any wraps. I have shawls, but I don't have any wraps. So let me scoot back. So I think I'm gonna keep this as a wrap and maybe get just something that I can fasten it with. It's kind of scratchy, I'm not gonna lie. I did mohair with the, is it too glary? Can you see the sparkle? Super sparkly. But the mohair gives it that soft halo. Unfortunately, it's scratchy. So I think I would want long sleeves on. But I think I'm gonna keep it as a wrap and just make it look nice. So I'm not gonna turn it into a blanket. And I'm not modeling it very well. But you get the gist, you get the idea. It's finished. I don't feel like I need a border. I don't feel like I need to turn it into a blanket. It's something that I can just grab and take outside. Our courtyard has a beautiful fireplace, so I can just grab it, wrap up in it at the fireplace, and feel like I'm curled up in a blanket without it dragging on the ground and getting dirty. So I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with it. Let's see if I can, I don't think I can get it all in the frame, but I'm thrilled with it. I love the way it turned out. I love the idea of just wrapping up in it. And it's so warm, but it's a little scratchy. But how do you not love those colors? I do think of roses when I see it too. And I think my favorite is the very, very first color. Couldn't even tell you what it's called, but it's this one. I love this one where it looks like they're in snow. I think this section is my favorite. This section. So anyway, yeah, forgot to mention this one. So now, this year, I'm gonna get a new yarn advent from Dandelion and Dogwood, and I need to think about what I want to do with it. I think I want to do a blanket, because I'm already working on a blanket. But I don't know what kind of blanket I'll do. It's just fun to use the annual project during Christmas time. It's fun to have this for Christmas time. It's fun to have the other blanket for Christmas time. So I'm getting quite a collection. Well, I think that's it for now. I hope you're having a happy October, happy fall. I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're finding time to do all the creative things you want to do. And Thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear where you're at and what you're making. So until next time, I'll see ya. Bye. Guess what? Guess what popped up in the mail? Black yarn. I'm gonna go finish my witch hat. I'm so excited. Be right back.